A good number of young people can come
This one
out.
a story on...
No, I'm telling you, this is what happened live. So, let's look at this thing. People are looking at, we have young people that can come out, that are willing to come out. But the idea is, are they backed up by finance? Because in Nigeria, the politics in Nigeria is about finance. He that has money will get to buy the crowd. Another thing is, because people are, like I said, people are already disgruntled. These guys on social media, like, on election day, you find out that people say, I didn't need to go, because if I go vote, my vote no go count in the Nigerian parliament. That means if I go vote, my vote will never count. But it is already, so we need to have an reorientation, a steady, conscious reorientation of the youths and the people. Because even for the last election, we have 45.8% of the registered voters were women in the last election. So what's talking about the women participation? We should have more women, even in the House of Reps and the House of Assemblies and even the Senate. All of these things that are specific and are indices that are showing that we have better things to do. We can do it. But the idea now, we play politics of money. Somebody tells you, Segun Adebowale, as you come out, we are with you. The moment you're going to the election, if Sophia gives me more money, or Orova or yours is your case. Why? It is about politics. And so I get the money and I sell my conscience for the next 4 years.
I think I have a strong feeling. If you take a look at the election in Benin, in Edo State rather, that's a better word. The election in Edo State actually negated that conception, actually negated that conception. At least that was an election that I saw that people.
Everything was.
I was there. I covered the election, and I had
election?
so wait. People came to share money, quote and unquote, and people rejected, and people said this was what they were going to do
because they were fighting against an institution, godfatherism.
So fine, if that could play out in a state, that could also play out in the nation.
Playing out in the nation.
It has happened before.
Playing out in the nation. It's going to take a lot of move. A lot of move. Where people, that's why I said you have to step up against the setup.
We also had an election that was the freest and the fairest in Nigeria.
Yes, that's why I say that the people, because you find out that some persons are saying they are going to be there. They used to say we are there with you. But sometimes when money comes into play, some people change their minds. But we're saying that let us step up to the part that whether money or not, we want to see a change, because the next 4 years, we're going to be having issues. The people you're going to be putting there, those are the people that are going to be determining how you move, how you do anything. Do you have facilities? Basically looking at the basic amenities: road, food, shelter, education, health, finance, the economy, all of the things that are connecting to everyday lifestyle of the people on the street. Everybody in Nigeria, whether you are old or you are young, whether you are educated or not educated, all of these things put together. That's why we need to have people that have the best mind and hold them accountable. We should create enabling environments. Enabling environments. If it's happening like this, please, can we have you do this? Can you handle this thing for us? So me, I know. What I said, that people have had the talk. I can tell you, I have 20 steps to ensure Nigeria is good. You ask me how. I said, this is this one, this is this one, this is this one. But after these things, let us put actions to all of these things. It starts from you registering your PVC. It starts from you being a part, involved in your constituency, going to get you to understand these things, having interactions with your House of Assembly members. Can we have town hall meetings on a regular? Let me tell you a case. Something happened in a particular state. I wouldn't mention the state, but the state governor is having town hall meetings, and the people that are there to ask the questions to the governor at any given time were already paid. A particular civil servant stood up and asked the question that was shaking. He shook the governor to his foot, and the governor looked at him, and end of the day, the civil servant was sacked.
Okay, Sophia.
So it is what it is. The end of it all is that we should keep on praying, because 2023 is on God. If we're still here, it's strictly on God. We will need to really pray so that, if you notice, there's several secessions trying to come up, and we're seeing different things happening, just in the bid to get these 2023 elections. Still, because if you check the way the secessions are happening, Igbo people want to have their own state, Yoruba state, you know, so many issues. We still have the insecurity in the north.
So many agitations.
Agitations everywhere, and it's still geared towards the seat in 2023. That is just you find out that that's the father of the whole agitation. And
That's 2023.
yes, no, I'm serious.
Who is the mother?
No, but for real, it's something that is beyond just saying what can be done and speaking English. I'm like, what can be done, what will be done. We just have to keep praying, as in praying seriously. Reason is because there's so much going on already in the grassroots. People are not sure they are not even sure of any government at all again. Do you understand? People are trying to govern themselves by themselves. Look at what happened in the eastern part of the country. Yesterday, are you aware that people didn't go out?
Yes.
IPOB put a
Yes,
stay-at-home order, and anybody that came out, they were destroying properties and stuff like that. Who are these people? What are they? Do you understand? What's their plan? Has anybody asked them what they want? Apart from saying they want their own country and their own state, why are they destroying their own people?
Non-state actors.
Why are they killing their own people? I mean, this is what they fought against years ago that they called it Biafra. Why are they doing it to themselves now? We still have that to deal with. Then we have the Northeast, where they are killing. So that's what's happening to the people. So they don't have time to be looking for who is president. Or you need to really come to their senses and to come down to the grassroots and really appeal to them. No, but I'm telling you, averagely, most Nigerians don't have time. Who are you? What can you do? Okay, seems like this one is better. That's it. Look at the local government elections. Nobody came out. Imagine local government, 9 people came out to vote. 9. It just shows the apathy. Like, people don't care anymore. They are thinking of things. They're thinking of how to help themselves and govern themselves by themselves. So it's so much more. I wish these politicians will understand that. It's so much more than vote for me, I can do. You can eat all the money you want, but the people are coming back for you. And if you don't do what you're supposed to do, they'll come back and take that thing. You won't be able to stay in that country you want to govern.
Who suffers more when the nation is in a state of apathy? The led or the ones who are being led?
Both.
It starts from one part, but the ripple effect will be felt by the other one. Like we're sort of doing, where a sitting governor, his house, his country home, was burnt. They went to burn properties down. That is, it shows you the extent at which people are getting. So it should not be. The people, like the story, we're talking about the Southeast and things that happen, it's sad. It's sad to think about it because you are stopping your people from coming out. And so like somebody rightly said, say the president is at home and he's taking juice and sipping juice and he just relaxed. I'm telling you the truth because you are the one that say your people should not come out. You want to disrupt economic activities. If these people don't go to sell the wares, if the man doesn't go to 3 Pound Road or go to Iweka Road on the chat, or is staying at an area to do these things, if he cannot sell those his wares and everything, he has children to feed at home. If he comes to meet you and asks you for money, you can't give him money because you are telling him, how can a full-grown man like you be begging? So these are the things you are fighting against. You are clamoring for these things. But you are also doing what the so-called leaders are doing. So you should not do that. Another thing is, we always ask ourselves is, are we ready for these new states? Are we ready for this country? If we talk about breaking up or doing anything, are these people ready? In these kind of examples you are showing, you are showing these kind of examples already. Okay, we saw typical. Let's look at Africa, South Sudan and Sudan. South Sudan was clamoring for this, and they gave them. South Sudan was celebrating.
Okay, sorry. We have a caller from Lagos. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, fine.
Yes, South Sudan was when it became a country. Everybody was excited. All around the world, we were all excited for South Sudan. Suddenly, you were seeing that the people began to fight against themselves, and they were not ready. They were not ready. So in all these things, if you are clamoring for this, you need to step up. You have to be mature and see how you can handle things. Conflict resolution, proper conflict resolutions. If they are conflict resolution, rather, if they're angry.
Okay, sorry. We have Grace who is calling us from Lagos. Good morning, Grace.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Glad to have you on the program.
Thank you. You know, we are discussing of if the youth can become governor or president. There is nothing bad when the youth comes in there. But one thing I know, I always tell some people that I know that what take a woman to labor room is pregnancy. And that is when the pregnancy is due for her to deliver. If a woman is not pregnant, it has nothing to push out.
True.
And it's a parable, and the youth should learn. If they want to be there to deliver this country, it's what we have been praying for. We need someone to appear to deliver this nation. So for the reality, for men to know that, yes, Nigeria has bounced back to life as we are praying. So I will advise the youth, like as I'm listening now, I pray many of them will also listen. So adjust themselves and come together and give us their agenda. If it's acceptable, we vote them in.
Yes.
We need a change, sir. So our pastors always be saying it, that we can do something. The youth can do something. So this is the time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Grace. Okay.
Yes.
Your final.
My final take would be that, like Grace rightly said, it's possible. We have the youth, the young people can do it. We believe in them. They can do it. Just step up to the plate. Like our demand always say, you can be a doctor with a difference. Be a doctor with a difference.
Okay, sorry. We have a caller from Prt2.
Okay.
Pilar from Prt2. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
morning.
sir.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Shagun. Good morning. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Sophia.
Hello. Good morning.
All right. I'm very interested in this subject this morning. You know, I'm one of those who believe that if we can vote, we can elect leaders who can change things in this country.
Yeah.
The challenge has been that we have never been able to vote. You know, from experiences in the past, we just have people who are forced on us by the cabal that in the state, at the national level, at the local government level, and so we can't depend on them. We don't even know those who are occupying offices. Like for example, I'm in Port-Harcourt, I'm in River State. We don't even know what local government chairman and how they were voted. But we knew there was an election.
It's not just Port-Harcourt, in Lagos too.
But they said there was an election.
Yep.
But we don't. So the challenge is, just like Sophia said, the young people cannot more be trusted because they are so looking upward. But I think that this is an opportunity.
Yeah.
An opportunity just to give them the opportunity to try and see if there can be a change. I believe there can be a change. You know, we have been praying for this country.
True.
We have invested so much in this country. And I believe there can be a change if they're given the opportunity.
And there will be.
I want to thank you guys so much for this program.
Thank you.
And have a beautiful month of praise.
Thank you so
sir.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right. There will be a change.
There will be
There
a
will
change.
be a change
There surely
in the
will be
name
a
of
change.
Jesus Christ.
In the name of Jesus, and we know our prayers are betting forth great things. Great people are stepping up to the plate. They'll step up and they'll face the setup and will bring great results. I believe in this country.
They're stepping up to disrupt the setup.
Yes. In the best positive way.
Sorry, we have a gentleman. Okay, I'm Willie from Abuja. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, man.
Glad to have you on our program.
Okay, thank you. I want to contribute to what you're discussing.
You're already doing so. Please go ahead.
Yes, okay. So I will say my mind. It's not about the youth's participation. It's not about one people that will do it. It's about the foundation. Is where we are going to visit now.
Okay.
Because we need to go back to the drawing board. Things have really gone bad. The youth you're talking about, if you engage them in discussion, you will find out that all they are looking for is to get there. They will cut their own share of the national cake. Everybody is out to make this money because they will tell you, is it my time that you don't want me to enjoy? I'll be in an organization where leaders of the organization are criticized by the followers, to say. And when one or two of them have given the opportunity to take the leadership, they did worse than those people they criticized. I was like, were you not the one saying what these people were doing was bad? And now you were giving position to correct things, and you are doing worse. Are you not telling me that what you are doing that time was not good, not because just because it wasn't favoring you? Do you understand? So that is what is going on in the youth you're talking about. If you pick any youth now, if he goes there, he will even tell you that he's in the jet age. He will do it better than those people that did it before, and in the worst part of it. So what I'm trying to say is that I thought when I was growing up, I was meant to understand that leadership is about leaving legacy. It's about your name. So when they say that you were once here, they will give you thumbs up and say, oh, thank you for what you did before. You are the people that made things to be like this. But it's no longer like that now. So it seems that leaders, they don't even know what they're coming in to do. They are just coming in to cut the national cake and not to make impact.
Thank you, Anwule.
So it's as good. Let me finish, please. There's a point I want to make.
Thank you.
I think we need to visit our constitution and give them guidelines on how they are going to do. If you're in that leadership position, do not.
Thank you. Thank you, Anwule. Thank you. Singapore went through colonialism like most African nations.
Yeah.
Okay, we have Christopher. Good morning, Christopher.
Good morning, sir. Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
You're welcome. Yeah, I just want to touch a bit on what Ambassador said about voters' apathy and the fact that we've been sold a lie that our votes don't count. Now, the only reason I believe our votes don't count is because we don't come out to vote at all. Because when you don't come out to vote, common sense is that they will make up for those absence, if I should use that word.
Yeah.
Because they will need to feel it. I have 500 people in a ward, 200 people come out. You give me room to play with 300 people.
Yeah.
True.
And that's one reality young people must sink into their heads. I remember before the last election, it was repeated that over 20 million youths registered.
True.
Less than 10% came out to vote.
Yeah.
So what happens to the 90% vote? The powers that be now have enough room to manipulate it to their advantage. So we should not allow ourselves to be sold a lie. This lie has held on for too long. We should come out and vote so that we can minimize the ability to manipulate our votes.
Yeah.
I think that's just what I want to contribute to this morning. Sir.
Thank you so much.
Strong point.
Thank you. I was talking about Singapore that went through colonialism like most African nations.
True.
And today, Singapore is far ahead of Africa, including the giant of Africa.
Because they got leaders that were ready to work and put in the job. I mean, they put every aspect of their economy.
The leaders didn't come from outside.
No, I'm talking about what they did. If you go read about Singapore and their revolution and all, everything was outlined. They had a schedule, it had a plan, it had a process, and they followed through. Education, cleanliness, the economy, the structures, the infrastructure, everything was planned out. And they gave themselves the time. So instead of saying what we need, I'm tired of hearing we need to. Let's just. And I think what Christopher, the last caller, said is the first thing. Let's first to come out. Let's even say, okay, we voted for this person. Then if we can vote and put the people that we want, then we can now make demands from the people. And, because it's sort of, we need a government, we need a people, we need a set of people that we gather, we know what we need. Can we just do?
And we have everything.
Can we just do it?
We have everything. We have
Can
everything.
we just do the do?
Yeah.
Just do the we have everything that we need. I watched a short clip. It was on internet where someone said, "What's the difference between Dubai, UAE, and Nigeria?" Said, "You know what I'm going to," and it said, that video it just sums everything. We have all that we need and require for the next level in this country.
Leadership.
Leadership is our key. So we need to start doing that. And we need to step up to the plate. Like Chris said, all of the callers, amazing things, and the points, we just need to put, like I said from today, back the talk with actions, and we'll have results.
Okay, that's a bit this morning on Morning Flight on Love Word Expressions, where we do entertain you beyond borders. It's hashtag praise Tuesday.
Yeah.
Hashtag praise every day.
Praise with prayer Tuesday.
Say what?
Praise with prayer Tuesday. Go and pray for this country.
I'm telling
Great.
you, I concur.
Okay, you what?
I second.
Hashtag praise with prayer.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Prayer with praise.
Bright and early on Morning Flight. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Come on. Yeah.